Episode 3.
Hello.
Hello, Amitai. And today we're going to talk about, I have a drop in my e-commerce shop. What should I do?
Happens every day.
Happens every day. And I think it's, let's say,
Really,
the
really,
method.
really frustrated. And the first thing that you see, like I'm getting 20 grand a day, and right now I'm getting 15 grand a day. What
happens?
What
Yes.
is going on?
Okay, so what we're going to do, you're going to split it into some method or logics that we work with in order to understand where it comes from. And we'll start with the e-commerce equation. Traffic multiply by conversion rate, multiply average order value,
AOV. And then you're getting
your total sales.
exactly.
Yes. So the first thing you need to understand is where the drop comes from. Is it you have less traffic coming into your store? It's very easy to check it. You can use Google Analytics 4. If you have Shopify, it's even
Much easier.
much easier to say in terms of, hourly. Every day you can see how much traffic you get. And let's say that if the problem is traffic, it's very easy and very fast to get on it. The next thing that you need to understand is what channel is right now behind in terms of spend traffic. And the next thing you need to understand.
Conversion rate.
No, before the conversion
You're
rate.
going only on traffic right now?
Yeah, I'm keep drilling down. Is it because we spend less, or is it because we have some drop in the CTR and we're spending the same amount of money, but we get less clicks? And it might happen. It might happen in Google.
Like we can drill a lot of times. Like let's say you're talking about Google, and maybe we have a new competitor there.
Yes, but you need to understand it.
Yeah.
So you can act in a way that you can act and understand what to do next. So
traffic is the main thing, and then
I think when it's a traffic thing, it's much easier to understand the problem. But you need to think in this method and go check the traffic and what channel is now behind, and go drill down to understand what makes it to be behind. And if it's only spend, it's definitely you have the problem solved. All right. The next thing is conversion rate. It might be more, let's say, complicated. Because here you have the site side and you have the campaign side. And of course, eventually they're working together. But let's split it and start with the campaign side. What might cause a drop in conversion rate? The quality of traffic that you are buying and the places that you send the traffic to. Since we work with a lot of e-commerce shop, a lot of fashion brands.
Most of it is the category page or the product page.
Or the product page, yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have a problem of, let's say, stock, okay, you have a stock problem, it might cause a big drop in the add to cart because people seeing the product in the shopping page or through your catalog in Meta, click, they're interested, but they can't buy their size.
Don't forget that you have a lot of technical things that it's not synced.
Yeah.
Let's say everything is working well, but you will see a drop. You will see a drop in the conversion rate, but you can check if you see a drop in the add to cart conversion rate.
Yeah. This is the next thing that you can drill down to understand what caused the drop in the conversion rate. So let's say that the first thing is
But I'm backing a little bit, okay? You talked about traffic. Mm-hmm. The second thing, we're talking about conversion rates.
But from the campaign side.
No. Leave the campaign side for a second. You will get to it, okay? First of all, the traffic went down or up?
Yes.
Okay, we need to understand it. Then the conversion rate went down or up?
Yes.
We need to understand it, and then AOV. Yes. And then for each and every metric, we can drill down a lot, okay? So right now, continue.
Yes. So we got to the conversion rate and we talk about the campaign side. That, what might affect the conversion side is, as we mentioned before, the creative, the quality of the traffic that you send from Google. Might be search terms, might be keywords, might be asset on Google Ads, might be your bidding, might be your the place you get on the search result, on the auction, might be a competitor that might be interrupting you and taking your place. It might be I think I covered most of it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Something else?
No.
This is from the campaign side.
Yeah.
This is what we will check to understand if
you're talking about Meta, it's like a creative fatigue. You have a lot of things.
Yes.
But a lot of time. The CPM went up.
Yeah. In Meta, if you work with catalogs, you can check what products the catalog sent to. But this is, let's say, when we get to the site side, sorry. And when we get to the site side, you need to understand why the traffic lands. If the places that will send the traffics are relevant, if they have stock, if the product page are relevant to what they're searching, if it's maybe it's terms of seasonality. Right now it's very cold and we are sending them to very hot products. And if there's, I don't know, everything that's related to the connection between what the user is searching for or what they're trying to solve
and what they're seeing
and where they're landing, if it's answers their problem.
Exactly.
And of course, there's a lot of problems in the site side that might affect the conversion rate. Might be some technical issue.
I want to talk a little bit about conversion rate. When we're talking about conversion rate, we like to take it into 5 steps. We talked about the traffic, and then how many of those people came to the view item, and then how I'm taking into category view item, and then add to cart, checkout, purchase.
Mm-hmm.
If you're seeing a drop, the best thing to do if you're running on Shopify, also G4, is to do, 7 days into 7 days, or 1 day into 1 day, or 1 month into 1 month, and you will see clearly where is the problem. If the problem is in the add to carts, then we're going to exactly what you just mentioned, all the stocks, if it starts raining, everything. And if it's on the checkout, maybe everything is fine and just the checkout went wrong. I don't know. Yes. You added something that you need to pay more for the shipping.
Yeah, but sometimes, it's just you changed your offer.
Exactly.
Last week, you offered 20%, and right now you're 10%.
Yeah.
Might affect
apples to apples. This is the most.
Yes, but I think most of the times, if you see in active carts and people add into the cart, let's say it's pretty healthy shopping behavior.
Yeah.
This Friday, we had a case, one very big shop in our market that were working very good in terms.
All the traffic went to junk traffic or something.
No, it's happened like last week, but on this Friday everything worked very good, and you could see that the hourly pace was very good. But suddenly
it stopped.
2 hours with no single purchase. When every hour you see
what is the first thing that you thought? Technical error.
I thought, I look at it. It's makes no sense.
Doesn't make sense. So, yeah.
I go into the live from Shopify and I saw that there's no active carts. And I'm used to see around 20, 30 active carts on every single moment. Then I went to the website, tried to add to cart, and there was a problem. You couldn't add to the cart.
Was it like a
bug from Shopify?
Bug?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Very weird. It won't it doesn't like an app or something that they added.
No, Shopify just a bug. Yeah, Shopify said very sorry. It's very rare to see a bug like this, but this is what happened.
And how they fixed it?
Shopify, after half an hour, fixed it, and all the carts came up again.
Wow!
And the pace of the sales came to be normal. But yeah, it might be a technical problem. You need to be aware of that.
Yeah.
And the
AOV, what can you do with the AOV?
And the last, let's say, metric in this equation is the average order value. And it might be very different on products that you send the people to. You might open a campaign, let's say, on coats that bring you $200 AOV.
We are talking a lot about clients that has a lot of SKUs.
Yes.
If we were talking on one product show, it doesn't.
It's not relevant.
It's not relevant. But we're talking about a lot of SKUs. You can create a lot of different. They're buying this coat with this hat, for example, so you can get a bundle.
You went very far, even on the basic level, on what creative you generate, on what products you work, might be very. Might affect a lot about how the AOV works.
Don't forget about the most important thing that affects AOV.
The shipping cost.
No, the average sale price. When the sale price goes down, the AOV can be different in many clients, but the AOV can go up or down. It can be with
most
a lot
of the time. I can share that most of the times I see
and you'll see the number of items they will add and buy. Affects also the AOV.
You're talking about the average product price.
Yes. What I said.
Total sale, something like this.
Sorry. The
average product price, yes. It's the most, it's definitely let's say it's the metrics that will affect the AOV most. No,
And the number-
conversion
and the-
rate.
and
It
the-
won't affect the AOV because
it will affect.
from my side, I can see on a lot of clients that there's like an average AOV that you can see will be relevant to this shop or to this e-commerce player that will be like an average or through all the year. Because there's the shipping cost and there's the average product price and there's like an average cart you can see on this shop. And what affect the AOV might be the products that you're trying to push right now, if it's like high value products, or is it low value products? This is what might affect the AOV from my side.
No, what I see is like of course, when you're starting a sale, when you're telling the client, okay, when you reach $400, you will pay only $300. It will affect eventually the AOV. But when you're doing like a night sale or something, and all the prices went down, you will see the AOV will go up because people wants to
buy more,
in this
take advantage
24
of the sale.
Exactly.
Okay, I think we talked. Anything else you
No,
want to
we
add?
can talk about it in a lot of other
Yeah, I
stuff,
think
and we will
keep digging down.
Yes.
In terms of is it traffic problem? Is it conversion rate problem? Where the conversion rate problem comes from? Where the traffic problem comes from? And
talk to us if you need any help.
Yeah.
We can dig into it together. Super interesting stuff.
Amitai, thank you.
Thank you.